Fairy Knight to complete the lineup. Ready to go, the listed East Cape Nursery field, and they are dispatched to a fair enough beginning for them. Along the inside, Vision of Wonder began well. Up the centre, War Launches right up there in the early stages with Global Force. Fairy Knight is on the outside of the track, is a few lengths off the leader, Adia, and behind that comes Abound, but only 4 lengths separate first to last as they run down through the 1,000 to the 800. Global Force, the one in front here from along the inside, Vision of Wonder. Then came War Launch back in third. On the outside is Fairy Knight. Behind them, Adia and Abound, 3 lengths to make up. Heading down into the halfway point, they've got 500 meters left to go, and Global Force is the leader down the inside, Vision of Wonder. Fairy Knight towards the outside with War Launch, and down the inside of the track is Adia. They followed by Abound. They got 250 to go. Vision of Wonder, the one to beat. Down the inside is Adia. On the outside, Fairy Knight is trying to get into it, but Vision of Wonder is clear with 100 meters to go. And it's Vision of Wonder by about 3 lengths from Fairy Knight. Vision of Wonder goes well, and Vision of Wonder by a good 3. Fairy Knight second, Adia, great debut back in third. Then came Global Force. In behind that was Abound and War Launch. That's the run-on for the listed East Cape Nursery, 1,200 meters. Let's have another look at the closing stages. This is the head-on replay. It was Global Force and Vision of Wonder, the 2 Smith runners from War Launch, produced on the outside. And then came Fairy Knight. They came down with 400 to go, and this is where JP asked Vision of Wonder to go, and that he did. He's a son of Visionary. He was bred by the Sandown Stud. They're having a great afternoon on James and Joy. I hope the same can be said of their horses at the sale today. But Vision of Wonder has won the listed East Cape Nursery from Fairy Knight in second, Adia third, Global Force fourth.
Well, unfortunately, we had a bit of a busy start to our listed feature, but it's all come together, and it's come together the best for Vision of Wonder, who's found the winner's box here with a really undisputed pace and finish to take the victory. And Jared, the man in question, the groom here, is really, really proud of his charge, and he gets the 1,500 Rand World Sports Betting check to help celebrate a fantastic win. And not just that, we've got Karen standing by. This is also a sponsored race by, well, a Groom's Initiative race of EPOL, and on behalf of EPOL, Jared will receive both another check for 1,000 Rand and a beautiful trophy, and that's going to mark that win of Vision of Wonder very well. So Karen, thanks so much. And then Jared, can you manage a mic there as well? Okay. We've got to have a chat to you. Okay. You have been a long-term employee with Gavin Smith. You've known some nice horses, and it looks like you've got another champion here.
Yes, I've got another champion. I'm blessed to look after this horse. I like this horse. The first time I laid my eyes on him, I knew he's a good horse. And I did say he's going to win the Nestle, and I'm expecting that he's going to win the dealer plate as well.
Whoa, big plans ahead. Yes,
yeah.
And tell me, he's still a colt. Is he a good colt, or do you think he's going to need to get cut?
He is a good dog. He's a colt. He doesn't bother to the
to fillies. Look at the fillies.
Yes, he's a behavior one. Oh. He's very calm. He's a gentleman.
So he's got his mind on racing.
Yes.
Good to hear. Jared, well done. I'm very pleased to see you with the champion in your care. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Nat.
Thanks, Jared. You can give that to JP. He's going to join me now. JP, the winning jockey, booting home Vision of Wonder. He's a colt by Visionaire, and JP's been aboard him for his recent starts, which included that brilliant maiden win by 7 lengths. And JP, you know, when you look at a field like that and you say 7 lengths, what do you think of him? Well, today he's absolutely proved that 7 lengths was no fluke. He's a decent horse.
Yes, definitely. And obviously, I thought it was going to be a 2-horse race. Myself and Richard. Richard's also a classy horse, and in a race he broke smartly. I just brought him back slightly, gave him a small breather. There was a lead in front of us, and I saw on the leader's outside, I saw the yellow colours in Richard. Saw him making a move, and I thought, okay, it's time to go. And as I asked him to quicken, it was like instant. He gave me 2-3 lengths so quickly, and then I think from there on, my race was done. And obviously, well done to the whole team, well done to the boss, Dean, well done to everyone back at home. Like you saw, he ran third, and then we fancied him a lot at one day, and he ran second, very short head, and so he's got his tinkles. So obviously, well done to the boss, well done to everyone. They had him spot on today. It was pretty easy for me today. I just had to put him in the right position to win, and from there it was all good.
Oh, game over. What a great win. Well done.
Thank you,
And
Nadine.
before you run away, a lovely bottle of champagne as a memento to mark the win. Well deserved. You can enjoy that later. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Dean standing by, Vision of Wonder in the winner's box for the Gavin Smith yard. They also had a great race with the first-timer Adja, who, as never mind a maiden, but having his very first start. Let's touch on him first of all. He ran a cracker.
John Nancy is always at home. He's shown plenty at home.
Yeah.
He got a touch shiny and we put him away, but very good effort from him. Still plenty more to come. Jose was very happy. He said still green, but there's still plenty to come.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, Nate.
And this fellow, you did make him the possible strongest pick of your yard. You were spot on. I've got to touch on his breeding here. To be winning like this over sprinting trips and have breeding like that, which suggests he won so much further, it's very exciting.
Yeah, Nate, we had his brother, Orange Red.
Yes.
He won his maiden, same horse action, everything, sort of the same 1,200 meters. He went to Mauritius. And Vision of Wonder, we galloped him last week. Donald said they can bring it. And he's something very special. He's a very nice horse. He's a solid horse and lovely to train. He does what you ask him to do.
I will say, watching him go down to start, he might not go down with the flair, but he goes down like a workman. The bits in his mouth, and he's just got that will to win look about him.
Yeah, Nate, he's a racehorse. And well done to Nathaniel, Uncle Paul, Sterling, and Mr. Chung Reynolds. And to the breeders, Lama Scroll, lovely horse.
Fantastic. Well, on behalf of the owners, Corin's standing by with a beautiful trophy, and your dad's not here, so you can take ownership of the bottle of champagne that will get handed out. And Dean, I've got to say, very, very well done.
Thank you, Nate. Thank you to us, Once Hollywood.
Of course. There you go, fantastic running of our listed East Cape nursery, and the win here going the way of Vision of Wonder, and what an emphatic victory that was. Congratulations to everyone involved in him, and as well to JP van der Merwe aboard him. He looks like he's going to be one to follow.